Hi, everybody. I'm here with comedian Ron Placone. You can't see him, but you can hear him.
Hello.
And we're having a bit of technical difficulties, and we're going to get it all fixed up. So people have been saying that I had a plan. I didn't have a plan for this election. I didn't want Donald Trump to win. I didn't want Hillary Clinton to win either. Talk about a Sophie's choice. I voted for Jill Stein because I can't vote for warmongers. A lot of people have no problem, clear conscience. I don't. I'm sorry. I voted for a peace candidate. I think that's okay. But I did have a theory. I didn't have a plan. I had a theory that if Hillary Clinton became president, things get worse, and worse for the Democrats. It turns out all it took was them to nominate her. And they got wiped out in the Congress and the Senate and every 70% of the state houses. So it's not. So this guy follows me on the tweet. He says, "Hey, Jimmy Dore, your plan is working. Just one day into a Trump presidency, a friend of mine who is a staunch Hillary supporter posted this on his wall: the top 10 reasons for single payer." So that's not my plan. That was just my theory, that we would all come together, but we still have to get rid of the corporate Democrats. We can't go, you can't buddy up with people in the pockets of corporations to defeat Donald Trump. They have to reject their corporatism. Otherwise, it's what is it? It's a distinction without a difference, saying, oh, well, we get rid of Trump, but we just put in another guy who's going to vote against cheaper drugs from Canada. We just put in another corporatist who's going to ramp up our wars from 2 to 7. We just put in another corporatist Democrat who wants to do a grand bargain and cut Social Security and Medicare. We just put in another Democrat who's going to approve pipelines. Do you see what I'm saying? So you have to be against not just Trump, but corporatism and corruption in our government. Need to return the government back to the people. And I saw that happening. My theory was it would happen faster under a Trump presidency, and it would wake people up, because it's funny to see the stuff that people don't even know that our government's been doing. And that is also my theory. That was my theory, which, by the way, every professional pundit was 1,000% wrong about every step of this goddamn election. And they still want to talk, and those same people want to talk about Russia instead of the corruption inside the DNC, which is what really gave you Trump. So there you go. So that's nice to see the Hillary people coming on board with single payer finally. Like, yeah. And let's look at the top 10 reasons, shall we, by the way?
Yeah.
Everybody in, nobody out. That's great. Everybody gets coverage. Right now, with the ACA, the Obamacare, we're leaving 33 million people still uninsured. Portability. You change jobs, get divorced, lose your job. It doesn't matter. You always have health care. Uniform benefits for everyone. Enhanced prevention. Yes. People don't go get preventative care because they can't choose your...
more cost effective in the long run. Way more cost effective.
Way more.
Preventative care.
Yes, because people wait.
Other countries do it.
Yeah.
Other countries with universal systems do it because it makes sense.
Yeah. And we decided to spend twice as much on our health care than the rest of the world. Ends insurance industry interference with care. Oh, even if you have insurance, it's a nightmare to get them to pay for the stuff. If you've ever had a big illness, I had a big illness, and just to get them to pay, it was like you go bankrupt. And plus, you're sick, so you don't really have the energy to fight them. You have other shit on your mind. Reduces administrative waste, yes. Saves money, yes. Common sense budgeting, set fair reimbursements and apply them equally, and public oversight, public ownership. Makes super duper sense. It cost us half as much as we're spending right now. I wonder what we could do with those savings.
Probably like get some more bombs, have some more.
Maybe we could buy more bombs.
Do that.
Maybe we could buy more bombs. So it wasn't my plan. I didn't plan for Trump to be president. I voted for Jill Stein. I had a theory what would happen. And it seems to be happening. That part of it anyway. I mean, Trump is going to do some horrible shit, no doubt. But I had somebody, just for instance, Trump's first thing when he gets into office is he repeals the TPP, but people don't notice he's going to try and get the corporate tax rate down to 15%. Well, what would Hillary have done? So I had A friend who's from inside the Bernie campaign texted me saying, well, what Hillary would have done was said she's open to tweaking the TPP. Yeah, we need to fix it so we can pass it. And she would have said, I'm open to a corporate tax cut if the numbers make sense. And then the numbers would follow. Eventually, she'd find the numbers that made sense. Let's remember who we're dealing with. We're dealing with neoliberal corporatists. Corporatists who, they're not Democrats. I mean, in name they are. But they don't hold to any principle, any democratic principle. Let's remember, those are the same people who repealed the New Deal banking regulations, gutted welfare at the same time they exploded the prison population, deregulated telecommunications, so now we only have 6 companies bringing all our information to us. While passing NAFTA. That's the corporate Democrats' legacy. So here it comes, and it could be a bloodbath in 2 years for the Republicans, and it looks like it might be. Trump's already the most unpopular guy going in. There's already divisions inside the party over his brand of conservatism. So we'll see. So again, it wasn't my plan. I had a theory. I didn't want Donald Trump to be president. I voted for Jill Stein. Okay.